Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the fast-talking flipper. Angie is my better half. She is inside. We're getting ready to make dinner, and I just wanted to run out here real quick while I had a few extra minutes and film what we got today. We are resellers. Just going to jump right into this today. We're not going to do the normal thing, but we are resellers. We buy low and sell high. Today was a busy day. We went to an auction for this particular instance. I don't go to a lot of live auctions. I am an auctioneer, and that's what I've done for the last 12 years. And I don't get out to a lot of live auctions anymore. So I forgot how little of patience that I have to wait on items because I've been doing everything online. For my particular company, I went online in 2015 and started selling everything there online. I can call live bids, and I have done that for the last 12 years for other companies, and I continue to do that now. But I went to a live auction today, and this was our pickups. It wasn't a whole lot. The prices were very strong. The thing that brought me out was there was a Nintendo 64 there. I think there was 18 games. There was a PS2, and they didn't show the games that were going to go with that. And I always go to take a look to see what might happen if there's, you know, some Silent Hill or anything like that with the PS2. I got there, and there was nothing with the PS2. It was like casino games and card games and whatnot. So I didn't bid on that. The prices went berserk on those things. The Nintendo 64 sold for $85 for just the system. That's fair. That's what a user is going to pay for the system. But the games went for $280 for 18 games, and there were a couple good ones there. But there was Donkey Kong Racing. There was Donkey Kong 64. I might have that name wrong. There was Mario Kart 64. I don't think that there was, it was two lots, and they both went for $140, and the guy took both of them. The one lot definitely wasn't worth $140. The other one was worth probably $200 or so, and I just couldn't compete with that. I don't think he really knew what he was buying. He just had money. So that's kind of what that was. It smells like an old lady in here right now. I am just waiting on someone to bust in the door and start baking cookies. It was, what I bought was 2 lots of perfumes, and it's been my experience that this kind of stuff can do very, very well. I didn't look up any of this. There's my bidder number. I didn't look up any of this. What did I grab? At all when I bought it, and am I going to pay? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to probably list some of this here shortly, but I gave $40 for this box because I got this box towards the end of the auction, and the reason that I was interested in it is there is a Chanel number 5 buried down in here, and there's this Estee Lauder box. That's why I was interested in this one. So I knew that the woman bought good quality stuff. This I paid $80 for, and I probably overpaid, but I was confident that I was going to get something good because the other guy that was bidding against me was also a reseller, and in it is a bunch of vintage samples, just a little perfume samples. Now these can go for $15 to $50 very, very easily. I don't know any of them, but I'm gonna have to look them up. And so between those two, I gave $120. And I figured while I was there, I might as well pick up some other stuff. This box, I have no idea. I picked up one thing out of it and said, I'll bid on that box, and it was this guy. I saw this one in here. I'll put the comps up on the screen, but I gave $2 for this box here, and I believe that I definitely will make my money off of just that there. And then there's all kinds of other little doodads and trinkets and whatnots and dilly-wops and so on down in the bottom that I'm not going to sell all this stuff. Like, that's just going to go straight in the trash, I'll tell you that right now. This I might look up and see if there's any market for that, but this little stuff will most likely go in the trash. I'm not even going to deal with that. What is it? Bing Crosby? Are you kidding me? We'll see if that sells for anything. If it does, I'll sell it. But the odds, whoa, did we score here? These are bifocals, and I cannot read what they are. I have to open the other side. Maybe you can read. I don't know. I'll have to look those up. But those are definitely heavy. They could be something. A lot of times these old frames will sell, the vintage frames, and I just, my eyes are not that good to read that kind of stuff. And we'll see. You know, I'll go through this box and see how much I scored on it. But I definitely am going to make my money back with the $2 box and the I don't know what that is, and the clock that's in it. Press the test? Yeah, well, I'm afraid. Well, looks like that's gone. The battery's gone bad. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go through this and try to list some stuff. eBay is still incredibly slow for us. I don't know what in the world's going on. Yesterday, I was like, hell yeah, here comes eBay back. And we sold like 4 things in 2 hours. And then just the floodgates were closed again. We are getting up toward, I want to say 760 items listed. So we're creeping back closer to where we want to be. Our best time was when we were just over 800 items. I don't think that, you know, that's going to change anything for us if we get to 800 again. You can see we're going through some of our toys now and getting those listed. But I want to get back closer to 1,000 for sure and see how that would work. We still have plenty of stuff to list. I have some medical supplies. My aunt went to the hospital quite a few times last year, and we just, what I would do is grab the stuff when we were on our way out, because they're going to throw that stuff away. Once it makes it into the room, it's going to get thrown away if they don't use it on you. So it's just something that you take it home and you figure out, hey, is it worth something? I don't know. I had no idea. She had some wound care that we had to do, and they sent us boxes of supplies. So this is what's all left over, and this appears to be what can sell on eBay. I think there's probably $200 or $300 worth of stuff here. Picked this stuff at a thrift store, and I got to get it listed. But yeah, we just got stuff that we have to list. The problem is time, man. That's the hardest thing for us. I talked about it in a video before. Mountain Man Treasures, Mountain Man Picker Troy, he said, you know, being a reseller affords you extra time to do other things. And I don't agree. I just think that it gives you the ability to allocate your time in a different area. And that's what we've been doing, is we've been allocating our time on Judy. Judy is my aunt. She's my elderly aunt. She's 73, turned 74. You know what? Next month. In less than a month from now. So she turned 74 this year, and she's got a slew of healthcare issues, and I'm taking full care of her. I do everything from bathing her to taking her to appointments. She doesn't drive, to taking her to dialysis 3 times a week. So being able to resell for me is a way to supplement our income. And we have been doing rather successfully at it. Last year, in the final 6 months of the year, we did $50,000 in reselling in just 6 months. This year has been slow. A lot of people will say that. I think we're probably only 3 months in, and we might have done... we're probably not even cracking 20,000 just yet in 3 months. I would rather be closer to 30,000 in all honesty. So we're going to have to get crack-a-lacking. Got to get some good stuff and got to get it listed. I don't know that it's our stuff, because we have what I feel like is good stuff, but it's just not selling. And I'm interested in seeing what you guys have to think about that. Is your stuff not selling? It seems like the premise is, for everybody, there's a downturn, and it's no matter who it is, because the big guys, Kevin, you know, Dave, everybody has said it's been slow. And I feel like that has nothing to do with what we're getting online. We're getting the normal stuff, the normal, you know, wanted stuff. It's just something is going on. I don't know if it's eBay has changed something or if it's a downturn in the economy. I don't know. One thing that we have started to ponder on is listing on multiple platforms, looking at Mercari, looking at, I'm getting away from Facebook Marketplace with the cars. The cars have been strong lately. You know, where I've been missing the reselling. Last year I did $22,000 in car parts. I've probably done half that already this year. We've just been very strong in cars so far this year, and we'll continue to push that avenue as they come to us. So it's just one of those things where I'm not going to go on Facebook Marketplace to sell things. I'm not going to do Craigslist, but we'll look at Poshmark. We don't have a lot of clothes. You know, that's something that we don't do. We have shoes. We do have quite a few shoes. All the bottom row down there is all shoes, but they're not the kind of shoes I think would sell on Poshmark. I don't know. We'll find out. We might invest in List Perfectly. You know, this is about the extent of our clothes. We have a few other clothes still in the music barn, but that's about it. We don't have a lot of clothes. So pushing onto that platform. And then Etsy, I don't really understand the premise of Etsy. Etsy seems like a platform that you need to make things to put on there. I could be incorrect. You know, it could be just cool trinkets and whatnot, which, you know, this kind of stuff might apply to go on there. Some of this stuff is just our stuff, and it's not necessarily for sale. You know, like I bought this from Dave, NC Picker, playing around on his live stream. I bought that one came from Chris, old school picker. This one came from Troy. One thing that I'll do is one day I'll just pick a stream, and I'll decide that whatever the next sale is to come in, and I'll spend that money on their stream. And it just so happened that I haven't had any luck with it. It's always been cheap sales. I picked Dave's stream, and it was, my next sale was like $11.99, so I couldn't spend much, and that's what I got. He actually had he gave me a catch-up packet from Chick-fil-A. Thanks, Dave. And he autographed it for me. He's so sweet. And I got that. I think this one from Chris was maybe $20. It wasn't that much. And the same thing with Troy up there, maybe $17.99 or something like that. None of them have been very big. It's gonna pain me, and I might have to set a limit, you know, because like the Chanel No. 5, I think that perfume, if that's sold, and I said, hey, I'm gonna, you know, pick a stream that we follow to spin that on, I think that thing's like $100 perfume if it's full and everything. I don't know that I want to share the wealth, but at the same time, man, I could sure use $100 in the store right now, because it's we're not feasting, we're not famishing, but we're definitely not feasting for sure. So, you know, let me know. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. I'm just going to be a short video today because I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I do have to get back to listing. I got to make supper still. Things are going nuts as always. So let me know what you think about eBay, how it ebbs and flows, how it's going up and down. And, you know, as always, like and share and subscribe. 2/3 of the people, 3/4 of the people that watch these are not subscribed. I should probably say that earlier. I like analytics. I went to college. I've got 2 college degrees, and one of them is in marketing, with a minor in data research, and I love statistics. So I love the YouTube side of things, and it tells me that not a lot of people are watching till the end. So I should probably tell you all subscribe at the beginning. It would make more sense, because then I get it in your head at the beginning. But if you're on YouTube, you know to subscribe. Who am I talking to? Talking to myself. Going crazy. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I want to hear from you. I love seeing the comments. We try to get back to as many of them as we can. And, you know, let me know what you think about eBay, the slowdown. If it's slow for you, let me know what's working for you. But that's all I've got. So we will see you on the next one.